Sometimes silence is not an option. And so today I'd like to take a moment to look at Psalm 83 and just reflect on ways that we are called to not be silent. Psalm 83 begins, O God, do not keep your silence. Do not hold your peace or be still, O God. And then the psalm goes on and has all these things where enemies are torn down and there's crafty plans that are being laid against you, oh God, and all of these enemies are listed. And that's not where I'm going with this reflection so much as to understand that there is a system of oppression that the psalm writer is experiencing, a system of oppression, a feeling that there are these forces around them and that God is being silent, and they're asking God not to be silent. As I reflect on that today, I'm just mindful as this recording is close to Juneteenth. I'm just mindful of what silence does, how silence can continue to oppress, thinking about those African American people who were enslaved who didn't know that they were free for more than a couple of years. The history from the National Museum of American History and Culture talks about Juneteenth as a time to celebrate, to gather as a family, to look at the past um, and look into the future. And the past is this emancipation that happened 2.5 years after President Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. And so this happened as General Gordon Granger rode into Galveston, Texas, and finally issued General Order Number 3 and said aloud that people were free and there was power behind it, and the silence was finally broken. And I've just been thinking about that. I'm thinking about Psalm 83 and just wondering and praying to myself, what are the ways in which I am called to not be silent? You can think of that for yourself. What are ways that we are called not to be silent so that justice would not be delayed, that good news would not be delayed where it is needed most? If we can do that together, perhaps we can be a part of the solution. God be with you. Amen.